Hey everybody, happy Monday. Do your dance if you got one because it's Monday. We got to make ourselves feel better about we had to work today. And I love my job. So welcome. Tonight we are painting, I call it Foxy Fall for obvious reasons, hanger, and it fits the spindle. You know, it looks good in a wreath too. But it fits, I'm not sure what's going on there. But it fits the spindle real well because it's about 11.5 inches. And this is an 18-inch spindle. It doesn't come with the spindle, but if you have one, know that this fits it beautifully, beautifully. So I did change the colors a bit from the Foxy Fall. So once you get on, say hey and let me know that you're here. And John is just emptying one of the machines and he'll be right over. I just want to show you our color palette that we use today. I'm going to use Christy P's wood stain for the backer board. It is dark walnut there, water-based wood stain. You can water down paint, that works fine too. If you're getting a paint kit from us, I'm not sending stain through the mail though, just saying. Okay, so I have some black, red, just a regular red, a raspberry, our cowboy hat, burnt sugar, which there's a video to show you how to make that, vanilla cream, video on how to make that, a nice yellow, hey Sherry, and we call this pumpkin putty. I don't know why. It's actually better than what that sounds. Let me just go down here just a little bit more. Hey Sherry, how you doing? All of a sudden, doesn't it feel like fall? Like all of a sudden. I can't believe it. Okay, so in the hopes of not taking up all your time, I went ahead and pre-painted a lot of the stuff, but I also wanted to show you some technique for how I do mine, and then we're gonna put it together. So we're gonna talk about, okay, so basically pumpkin putty with a little bit of brown. And this is the fox. And I want to show you the leaves. They're very metallic-y. They may be too dark. We're going to check them out because the dark walnut is kind of a dark stain. So I'm going to show you how I made these. I'm going to demonstrate that. Pretty easy. If you can go like this, you're going to nail it. Sherry says, oh, thank you. Yeah. So we had this party on Saturday, but it's really Wednesday. And how could it be 2 years already? I don't know, but he's so fun. He's super cute. Right, this is what the backer board looks like. I know it's backwards. Some things changed. I can't help it. It's got a little shiplap happening. Little shiplap. I may change some colors of stuff as I get going. So this is pretty dark, and I may actually sand down with a sanding block. And I may wipe off with a wet wipe. Do I have a wet wipe? Help, help. We'll figure it out. Okay, so I'm gonna just use a sponge or a sponge brush. Let's see how this works. We'll see what we get. It's a lovely brown. It says dark walnut, but it's not quite black. And I honestly, hey babe. I hear him coming. Jonathan. Maybe it's my other babe. Can I get a paper towel real quick? Or a wet wipe or something. I kind of have a feeling someone took mine. Right off of the studio is Sabrina's bathroom and bedroom. So there's a little bit of helping of themselves. Okay, so it actually isn't as black as I thought. It's a nice dark brown. Really like it. John's in the house, so say hi to John. It always echoes in here. It always does. Sherry's in the house. And we're calling this Foxy Fall. You can put as many coats on as you want. Again, watered down paint works just as good. I was gonna do a technique where you take Vaseline. Light, I'm not talking a lot. Hey Susan, Aunt Susan's here. A really light application of Vaseline in the cracks. And then where you put it, it doesn't, the stain doesn't stick, if you know what I mean. If you know what I mean. Okay, so that is the dark walnut wood stain from Bear. It is a water-based stain. It's not super smelly at all. I know some of you guys are very sensitive to scent. This may bother you. If you're fairly tolerable, it won't bother you at all. It's a lot better than the Minwax. This stuff, when I use it, John thinks I sprayed industrial waste upstairs. Say hi to your Karen, or your Aunt Susan, Johnny.
Susan's here?
I said she was here. Valerie's here. Hey Valerie, Lisa.
Angie, Lisa. Hello! Sherry. I don't see Aunt Susan.
Oh, she popped in for a second.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I scared her off.
what thing to
She's
know
like,
is
John's here? No, we're
let
out.
it dry. Let it dry, let it dry. I'm just going around the edges and I'm bracing my piece on the table so that it's not likely to, you know, like break. Just to give it a boundary. You could do this with paint. This might be driving you nuts, like fingernails on a chalkboard.
Yep.
Okay, is it driving you nuts or am I driving you nuts? Let's be real. Mm-hmm. Super cute.
Looks good.
So I was like, well, let's not do a pumpkin tonight. Let's be
Let's do a
rebel.
mushroom instead.
Let's do a mushroom and a foxy fox. Okay, actually what's happening is what I sanded last time is actually being transferred, but I like the look.
Ah.
Okay, so it's gonna be pretty simple. I have multiple coats of the pumpkin putty mixed with a little drop of the cowboy hat for the fox. And then I just used the cream, and remember we have videos on how to make that color.
Pumpkin putty.
Pumpkin putty. And,
Oh, Valerie says you look extra pretty today.
oh, me or John?
I'm sure she means you.
Thank you, Valerie,
I
thank
look
you,
like
thank
a
you.
grumpy old man.
Thank you. I was trying really hard not to let my hair grow, but it's just doing it. It's just doing it. Okay. I was wondering what was happening there. So sometimes I don't put it together beforehand. Super cute. Okay. So
I thought she looked good too, but I got a finger.
what? Hardly. The hello looks a little boring. I just went with the cream. It's a little boring. I went with the cream.
You give it some love.
I'll have to do, yeah, I'll have to do something.
It's backwards.
Okay, tell us what you really think. Yeah, of course it's backwards. Okay.
Good.
Hmm?
I just did.
You sure did.
Give it some sprinkles.
Give it some sprinkles. Oh, glitter? Do you mean glitter?
Sure.
Oh, okay. Okay, it took me a second to figure out how the tail went. Because he's got hind haunches, hind quarters,
The hind haunch.
and he's got the front haunchy haunch. Okay, I painted this with cream and a little bit of burnt sugar. Here's his nose. Super cute nose. I'm just popping in place. I'm popping like it's hot. And then I'm just getting kind of like my mess cleaned up basically.
Yeah, big old black beak. I'm following you that far back.
Oh, is his beak too dark?
I just saw the beak. No, I just said maybe placing the acorns. I'm just trailing back a little bit. You got a thumbs up. They like the beak.
They like the beak.
They like
Okay.
the beak. We're big beak
We like to
chasers.
move it. Okay. I haven't painted the scarf yet. Okay, I know that's not true. I painted the scarf, but I haven't done some lines in there because I was thinking, oh, he's a fancy fox. He's a fancy foxy fox.
He's a foxy fox.
Yeah. So
He's an ascot.
an ascot. Well, he gets his scarf.
Barbara Virgo Weiss.
Barb
says-
Weiss, yeah.
Yeah, she says, oh my gosh, my granddaughter.
She loves
Loves
foxes.
foxes. She's
Miss
7 now.
Dawn is here, and
See,
then
I don't have that.
it doesn't pop up for you.
I don't have a donut. Oh, donut.
I can't help you with that. I actually, because I don't know. Okay, here we go. I don't know.
I just got the order. She just popped.
She just popped.
Oh, Angie says that would be a great ornament. No.
Well, actually, I already have something in the works with just a fox on an ornament. I am working on that.
If we made this the size of an ornament, it would tip your tree over.
No, not all of it, just parts of it. Okay, so it's possible that I made the leaves a little too dark. But what I could do is,
I like the contrast.
I think we could be a little more contrasty. Any kind of metallic paints, like the gold. Donna, maybe you'll recognize this. You gave it to me, or we did a trade-off, I can't remember. It's the Aztec gold. That's not the one I was thinking I had out. Come on. And I don't really find a lot of usage for Aztec gold because they have sent it to me mistakenly one time. I'm still looking for that other paint. But this time of year, it's a really good color to pull out. And then copper, and this is a copper. It's like copper. Okay, let's talk about how I painted. So the backer board was super easy. And then everything else is this kind of paint between the lines. I haven't given him his eyes yet. I have to paint those. They were cutouts, but we could send you 20 and I'm pretty sure 19 would break. And so he would still be kind of like lopsided.
Oh, his eyes?
Yeah.
Those little eyelashes?
Yeah.
Whatever? No, sorry.
Yeah. So we made an executive decision that that's just not going to happen. Okay, so let's talk about the leaf. So how did I go from this to this? So I went really burnty, like it's a nutty kind of leaf. So a couple coats of yellow.
It's dry,
but it's not a super bright yellow. Okay, just so you can see, it's our limoncello yellow. Limoncello. I'm gonna dampen a sponge and wring it out completely. And I like to do my work right here. So we're gonna gradually develop the colors, just gradually. Oh, can you guys see that? Okay. Instead of just going in there and glumping it on there. So here we go.
Go in and glomp.
So I'm getting a little bit of paint, but I'm taking most of it off. It's my why bother technique, but it works. And I'm just gonna start on the outside and work in. You can bounce or you can kind of hit it and pull out, which I like a little bit more because when you bounce, you kind of get that texture. You guys know what I mean? Thumbs up, you guys know what I mean. Okay, so I'm kissing the sides. I'm going, sound effects tonight, free of charge. Okay, I touch the sides, but I don't want this blaring yellow in the center. I want it to look a little bit more natural. So I'm just gonna start using whatever I have left. I broke my stem. That's okay.
Oh, Sandy Bright says she got her very first order today. She's so excited to start.
Oh, yay. Congratulations, Sandy.
It was within a reasonable time frame. You guys are burying me.
Yeah, so we had that sale a couple weeks ago and you guys were, here we go. So I just used the orange. You guys were very responsive.
Very supportive.
Yes, let's put it
We
out.
appreciate it. Thank you for your patience.
And he's rolling every night in the corner because he's like sucking on his thumb like, oh my gosh, there's so much to do. Okay, now I'm going to move to red. Just a regular old red. I probably wouldn't do cadmium personally because it's, let me show you. It's pretty intense. I have it here. I have it here somewhere. Do I not have it here? I know I have it here. Since that time of year, I'm using that paint all the time. All right, well, you certainly don't need to watch me do that. So I'm just gonna go in, and so I would do all my leaves at once. I do them all yellow, paint them again if you feel like it, and then do them all the orange, and now we're gonna gradually move on to a couple other colors. So this is a nice red. If you don't like,
Lovely red.
it's a lovely red. If you don't like yours as dark as mine, or with this dark crimson-y color, that really burnt look, what you can do, it's okay that my stem broke because actually it's not on the board.
You broke your stem?
I broke my stem because I was whacking on it. Oh.
I'm gonna snap them all.
Okay, so yours probably won't have a stem. They're pretty fragile.
Well, yeah.
Because it's
I think
not on the
we're gonna
board.
end up sending out a ton of flowers or leaves.
Okay, so the two smaller ones don't even have the stem on them, so it must have been like a cutout mistake. Okay, so there, that is the red. You might like it just like that, or you might like it a little bit more robust. If you don't want it as dark as mine, mix brown with the red. So I have some raspberry. And I'm gonna add a little black to it, like a little bit, like a dot.
I gave you a raspberry.
Oh, right back at ya.
There you go.
Ha, okay. Hold on a second, I'm gonna mix. So I wanna control it, so I'm just gonna add. Okay, Sabrina was in my studio. Sabrina? And I know she was in here because she had the rooster stuff out. Okay, I'm adding just a little bit at a time.
Rooster fun.
If it looks more purple than veering to that deep, intense burn, look, add a little bit more black. I'm kind of wondering if I didn't have paint in that paintbrush. It looks a little bit, let me add a little bit more black. Let me mix it again. Something looks off.
Susan's in the house.
Susan, hey girl, how are you doing? I'm gonna do this one more time. Because it looks a little bit off.
Yeah, just a lot.
It's just a little bit off. Okay, let me find a clean dry paintbrush. Okay. There we go. There we go.
I'm picking on Angie.
You picking on Angie?
Yeah.
Angie, I didn't see your first question so you sent me a couple emails. I didn't see your first question about Ghana. I answered you. Go back and find that. I also refunded you the 20%. I don't know if you saw that notification come through. So, because, you know, it probably won't show until it actually goes through.
I was gonna go get lunch today, but no, I couldn't. Thanks, Angie.
Oh my gosh, knock it off. He didn't eat. This guy just doesn't eat. So I'm just deepening up the sides,
Just teasing.
little at a time. If for some reason, you know, like it's not really taken on the color, get that a little damp again, wring it out, come in, and it just needs to go in there. Come on, get in there. And then I do like to go in with just...
Angie says leaves are all colors. It looks good. It's okay. It's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay.
That's okay. So the center of this leaf is etched. I raspberried myself. Is etched with a double etch line. So what you could do is like you could flood it if you wanted to really extrapolate that. Let me show you what I mean. I don't know if you can see. Can you see that line?
I can't see nothing. I'm trailing you by
You're trailing me a little bit. You guys can see it, right? Thumbs up. You can see that double etch line. You could flood that.
Oh yeah, I see that.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. All right. If you wanted to. I kind of liked it just in the background, so I'm choosing not to flood mine. Okay.
If you were going to flood it, what color would you flood it with?
Yeah, I know. Now that's a hard one. Probably a dark brown.
You think?
Okay. So if for some reason you're a little too dark, you could start coming in with the metallics. Now I only metallic one because it started to take it light. I metallic that one.
Oh.
I love the colors. It looks so realistic.
That's a real compliment. That's
Thank you.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you.
I worked hard on those, Susan. Thank you.
Okay, here's that Aztec. So it's not quite copper, it's not quite gold, it's something in between.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just hit the edges, just to settle them down just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
I did the same technique, damp sponge, all the water out, dabbed some paint on, took the paint off. Now, I could put some gold on next, or I could put some copper on if I wanted to. But I always finish up with gold because it's the lightest. If I'm going to use the gold, it's always the last to be applied. Now, also, the copper is so pretty. Also, what you should know is that metallics don't look right until they've cured, which is like after they've dried. So a couple hours after they dried. I'm not sure what the curing rate is.
Thumbs and hearts, lady. Thumbs and hearts.
Ooh, love it.
Yeah. I like what you're saying. They're picking up what you're putting down.
They're picking up what I'm putting down. So far I have
That's really cool, actually.
this. He's super cute. I don't know that I love this dark blue in here, but why not? It needed a pop of color, right? I needed a pop of color. Let me wipe this up. Pop of Smurf. Let me lay this down, actually, because I'm going to go right on top of that with my work. Okay, so in my mind, I was envisioning, what's it called? Flannel, like a flannel scarf, but something super fun. I like to use the paint pens for that because, hello, who wants to paint a straightish line? Heck, most days we can't even draw a straightish line or say a straightish line. I'm definitely going to use my favorite gold paint pen for some outlining and highlighting, specifically probably of the leaves. And that's a stinky one. So it's my favorite. And I'm going to tell you right now, ladies, if you are very sensitive to scent, keep on moving. You're not going to want that. But if you can tolerate it, it's my favorite. I just bought it off of Amazon.
What's the name of it?
Deco Color.
Deco Color.
Premium Prime Premio.
Whoa, that's a lot of words.
It's Prime. But just so you know, it is an oil-based. I've had pretty good success getting acrylics on top. You know, that rule that you can't put acrylics on top of an oil-based paint may or may not apply. So I'm just doing this to one right now, just so you guys can see. Oh, maybe I would take this and do the vein. It's a vein. That terminology escaped me a little while ago. So you're still hating on the Hello Bean Cream?
It's just kind of boring. Sorry.
That's okay. It's okay. I could do the same color as the pumpkin bottom.
And actually, I'm looking at
Mushroom. Olay? Oh. Oh, he is. You guys are too. You're so funny.
No, not really. That was dumb.
No.
Dad joke.
Yeah,
Sorry.
no, not really. Okay. One of you guys mentioned a paint pen that I want to try to get, so I can try it out for you guys. Good grief. Because these ones hate me. This is, though you get a real nice line when it works. This is the Posca pens, but it is spring-loaded, so it's important that you don't put a lot of weight down.
Yeah, he looks better now with the eyelashes or eyebrows.
Okay, we might have, but then I just kind of... Okay.
Well, I'm still looking at one. Okay, you're starting your second.
So you have a prime place that your body likes to move. I should have moved. Okay, keep it clean over there. I like to move it. So basically, I'm right-handed. This is my right hand. So to do the right eye, it's close to me. It's not a problem. I'm bracing my elbow on my body. I'm not shaking. But to reach across my body gets a little problematic. And that's when you get kind of an ugly eye. So he's got a cute eye and a fat eye. And it's because I reached across my body instead of turning my work. So you can always change your point of view.
Oh.
Okay. And then you should have identical eyes.
You know what? As silly as that sounds, that's like novel to me.
Reaching across your body.
No, change the angle. It's genius. I'll go with that.
You heard it here
I get
first,
it.
folks.
I get that. That's awesome.
We are raising our husbands to be artists, or at least bring his wallet to support our artist endeavors, right? Okay, so I'm thinking I want something that looks a little bit like this color, like a teal, and maybe a pink would be kind of cool. I'm thinking about the color wheel. So right now he's a nice, lovely green, somewhere in here. So this bluish green would look nice next to it, but it wouldn't pop. So if I want anything to pop, I need to work my way across the color wheel. So this pink, you know, just imagining adding white to that would be a very lovely pop of color. I may add the gray because it's neutral, and I may add white if I find out that, and it needs to be a little toned down. Such a cute sign. Oh, thank you. And it's, okay, I was gonna tell you guys, I told you at the beginning, but you might not, the same people might not be here. It fits the hanger, or it'd be really cute in a wreath or in a little girl's room, that kind of thing. So on a desk, super cute. All right, so I'm just gonna go work my way across with a paint pen. I'm gonna start with the, it doesn't tell me what color this is. A dang amazing color, that's what it is. Okay, so I'm just gonna do like little, like
a dang amazing color.
Yeah, it's an amazing color. I'm just doing like, whoop, okay. And then I gotta remember the tail would go the other direction, right? So the tail, I'm gonna go, whoop. So it's not rocket science, guys.
No.
Don't make it rocket science. And now I'm just going to do the hashtag, so. Whoop, okay. So in about the center, so he's got this loop-de-loo there on the side. So instead of just going straight through, I did 2 lines. Can you see that? And then as I hit the center, the lines are straight up and down, and then I'm gonna curve the opposite direction. You can't tell because the loop-de-loo will fit it. Okay, yep, right. Okay, so, and then this one, it doesn't even matter. So I'm doing a slight frown. A slight frown. So I could leave it like that, but I'm not gonna. We're gonna kick it up a notch. Up, up. Super cute. All right. So let's go in. So it dries pretty quick. It really does. So I'm gonna go in with the pink, and I'm gonna touch, and I'm gonna use, these are dual. So there's the Bingo Dotter, and then there's the felt tip. So I'm gonna go not quite on top of that line I just painted, but just slightly above it or below it if I'm looking to really cover a lot of space. Sure, I'm gonna do both. I'm gonna go up above it and below it. So, next one, looks like a lot, but we're gonna tone it down a little bit. My mama made me extra.
Yeah, she did.
She sure did. Oh, I only want one direction. Remember to go both directions. And if this was tartan, what color would it be?
Tartar?
Foxy Fall Tartan. You know, no, like Scottish tartan, you know what am I saying that right?
Tartar?
Good grief, I got red hair. I'm from I did those DNA tests.
You're Irish!
No, there was no Irish in there.
That kind of hurt me a little bit.
It hurt us all.
Nowhere.
It hurt us all. So I'm gonna wait on the gray. Let me show you what I have now. So it's super fun. I'm gonna wait on the gray, but I think I'm gonna add a little white to soften it up a little bit. So I'm doing that same trick. Seriously. So it doesn't show white. So what's happening here is when the white paint hits the other colors, it transfers, softens, and mixes a tiny little bit. This is a very fat white. Now you can't really do this with the other paint pens, the ones that, you know, are spring-loaded, but this is a felt one. Okay, it once was a felt one, but other people use this, and I keep forgetting to order more. Okay, now it's super cute, guys. Okay, and so if I feel like, oh my gosh, that white is too much, what I can do is I can bring another color in. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna say right away is it needs to be edged. So I like to edge the side to make it a little darker, to give it a boundary. Otherwise, those colors are just out there. Your eyeball needs to see either shading or something.
Contained.
Yeah, it needs to be contained. Genie of the lamp. Okay, here we go. Oh, stinking cute. Dots would be cute too. Not at the same time. Sabrina's here. Are we looking at that, guys? Was not hard. Was not hard. The hardest part was mixing up the foxy color and putting it on twice. So you saw how easy the leaves were, and the scarf was really easy. And all I gotta do now is just glue him. Oh, I was blaming Sabrina. Maybe this was me, girl. Yep, I did it here too. I did it here too.
That's Blame Bree.
That's Blame Bree. Okay, so I do have some edging on my fox, and I'm probably gonna bring in a little highlighting, some Dippin' Dots. A little highlighting in the acorn, because the acorn cap is very similar to the color of the background. So I'm also thinking a little bit of teal in the hat. Thank you, Angie. Would kind of pull the teal from here and the mushroom together. So it would be nice to repeat it. And I'm okay with the cream on the hello. I think it's a nice contrast, but John's like, if I did anything, I probably would do a nice bright green. I could tone it down just because it would mimic the colors that I have in the scarf. So guys, I'm just gonna glue this together. I'll get a photo put up, I'll post it, and I'll get one on the website. So if you like it, John's gonna share the link.
I did.
Oh, he did. It's a Foxy Fall, and I'm afraid if I hold this up, it's not gonna work.
I really like on the back
So it
of
hangs.
the edging you did. It looks really nice.
On
The scrapey
scrape.
on the edging of the.
Oh, I worked hard. I worked so hard on
It
that.
looks really cool.
Thank you. Made it kind of rustic, that rustic look. All right, guys, thanks for watching tonight. Couldn't do it without chat, and I hope you liked this one. Give me a thumbs up or a heart if you did. If you didn't, just keep on moving. We don't need to hear that. Have a good week, okay? Bye-bye.
Okay, bye.